Well, congratulations, Disney. It looks like you played yourself. As everyone should know by now, Sony and Disney failed to meet a deal, and it looks like Spider-Man is canned from the MCU. No longer will Tom Holland be the Spider-Man, at least supposedly, unless some miracle happens where they're like, oh, please forgive us, masses. We're so sorry for screwing everyone over. None of them are the victims here, let's be clear. It's only us who have to watch Spider-Man as a franchise crash and burn once again. Sony never did anything useful with the IP, literally nothing. Under the MCU, the movies were at least decent. It was better than anything we got before, so, people kind of like Tom Holland. I do too. It's too bad it's canned and gone forever. And the only one to blame for this is Disney themselves. They're the ones who took copyright law and expanded it beyond its limit. What was it, like at the start, maybe like 20 years, maybe even less than that once that time expired, anyone could use it. Now, you can hold on to a copyright for all of eternity. At this point, what is it, like 100 plus years, ever expanding amount. I saw a tweet that, hey, would have been January of this year, that Spider-Man entered the public domain. That's absurd. And the one to blame here for this, the one to blame for losing out on Spider-Man is Disney itself. And I mean, I guess Disney wouldn't even be holding a copyright for Spider-Man or making like any deals with Sony if anyone can make a Spider-Man movie. But none of the companies that have superhero movies care about doing any superhero actions, because I'm pretty sure there are like tons of situations. There's at least one where some like kid who is a superhero fan passes away at a young age, completely tragic. And the one bond that they had with their father is a superhero. Now, I'm not sure if it was Spider-Man or it could have been like Batman or anyone, but these companies are like, no, you can't have this hero on your grave. Sorry, it's ours. It's our license. It's just sickening. I have this quote here from Symphogear, my new favorite anime. I've been watching the first season recently and it's really good. And there's this one quote from this guy. He's like, the people who never want to take responsibility are the ones who make the rules complicated. That was just something random I screen capped and just makes you think. Finding that line in that show came at a good time when, Disney or Sony wouldn't even listen to like the main message of Spider-Man, which is, with great power comes great responsibility. And they have tons of power beyond anything that they should have. Immeasurable amounts that should be stripped away from them by all rights. And they're not taking any responsibility. None whatsoever. In fact, Disney's trying to be like, oh, it's Sony's fault. They didn't want to take our 50-50 deal. How generous of us. And meanwhile, Sony's like, you're misrepresenting the situation. Fuck both of you. I hope you're ashamed of yourself. I know your companies. I guess only the higher-ups, though. I guess there's a few individuals. I don't know their names, but I'm calling them out. That's all I had to rant about on this subject. You can check out our video on how abolishing copyright law will save anime, and that has more points on why this should be done. Now, I will admit, that's probably not the best video to watch to explain why copyright should be abolished. I mean, Eric Taxon and the Golden Calf on why to abolish copyrights, a much more informative video. But if you care about anime, you should watch ours as well. It's pretty good. So, thank you for watching. Yeah, let me know how much you hate Sony and Disney in the comments.